was never really good playing role of the puppet. Too busy being me to be concerned with perception of the public. Everyone is buzzing, but everybody ain't thinking about a budget. I want ownership in something.
Alright, this is now my third video about Hulk Hogan, which is more videos that I did about Hulk Hogan when he was alive. When I did my now controversial Hulk Hogan video 2 hours after he passed, right after he passed, I saw all this derogatory stuff about his association with Trump. And I said in the video, what we're not going to do is disrespect somebody who brought so much joy to the world. In the video, I also said I know he was involved with some controversy and I wasn't aware of it. I'm not a Hulk Hogan super fan. I'm not a wrestling head. I'm not a Hulk Hogan documentarian. I don't.
So here is my first response on Michael Rappaport's third response on the Hulk Hogan video. Now, he says he's not an expert on Hulk Hogan. He's not a documentarian on Hulk Hogan, but he is on hip hop. He did a documentary called Beats, Rhymes, and Life, which is about a tribe called Quest. As a matter of fact, he's known widely for his connection, for his association with hip hop, for his expertise on hip hop. Some would call him a culture vulture. So I'm interested as to what he thought the controversy that he wasn't aware of was. We know that he didn't say anything derogatory about Jewish people because he'd responded to that. What did he think it was? Almost every time somebody gets to be glibly unaware of what the controversy is or what's going on, it is us, almost always. And your proximity to us should have taught you that. You know good and well when you can't give it a name, when you don't quite know what it is us. But you get to glibly say, I didn't know. Your proximity to us should have told you what it was. And if you didn't learn from that, you should have at least learned from higher learning.
We're not going to disrespect the Hulkster. That's what we're not going to do. Is we're not going to be disrespecting Hulk Hogan, the Hulkster. I don't care if he had some controversy outside of the ring. I don't care if he endorsed Donald Trump. We're talking about one of the most original characters in American popular culture history, whether you know wrestling or you're a fan of wrestling or not. We are talking about a guy who created something out of his imagination that captured the world's attention. Men, women, and children all know who Hulk Hogan is, who the great Hulk Hogan was. And like I said, I don't care about him endorsing Trump. I don't care about the stuff that was controversial. We're not going to be disrespecting the man with the 18-inch pythons, brother. We're not going to be disrespecting the Hulkster for the joy that he gave. Forget you as an adult, sicko. Forget you. Think about the kid. Think about you as a kid. Talk about a real-life superhero. When the Hulkster was out there oiled up with his goatee and his hair and those 18-inch pythons, brother. Pure joy, elation, total original. This is an original character that he created. Hulk fucking Hogan, the Hulkster. We're not going to disrespect the Hulkster, brother.
So first off, you know, out of respect for the family, I seen they had put up a post, you know, when he first passed away, when Hulk Hogan first passed away, saying, you know, this is not the time to speak about what's going on, you know, speak about the negative, give us a chance to mourn. So out of respect, you know, respectfully, I didn't say anything. But I think it should be the time now. We gave y'all some time to mourn. We respectfully allow people to mourn and bury the dead and do the things that's necessary. Hulk Hogan was a racist. He was a devout racist. We knew he was a racist while he was alive. We didn't fuck with him when he was alive because he was a racist. So now that you want to plaster him all over the TV and everywhere like we supposed to care now, Hulk Hogan was a racist. Michael Rappaport, nobody gives a fuck about what you think about slander. No, he slandered black people, right? So don't tell us how to deal with disrespect. Don't tell us how to deal with racism. Don't tell us how to deal with white supremacy, because you're on the same path. The same way we don't give a fuck about you now. When you pass away, God forbid, you know, no wishing death on anybody. But when you pass away, we're not going to give a fuck about you then either. We're not going to care about the movies that we liked you was in. We're not going to care about none of that shit. We going to remember that you was a racist. We're gonna remember that you said racist shit. We're gonna remember that you uplifted whites. We're gonna remember these things. So when you die, we're not gonna give a fuck still. So respectfully, Hulk Hogan is dead. The racist man who was racist while he was alive, that we didn't fuck with while he was alive, is gone. So if you call that slander, I don't know what to tell you. We don't fuck with him. We didn't fuck with him. We're not going to change fuck with him because he's not there. You know? So, hopefully you understand how we feel. Stop telling black people how to feel about people that done bad shit to us. We don't have to embrace. We don't have to go high. Y'all know Michelle said when they go low, we go high. We don't have to go high. If we decide to go low or don't give a fuck about you at all, it is our prerogative to feel that way. Right? This is our response to disrespect and to racism. So respectfully, fuck you and the boat you rode on. And we didn't slander Hulk Hogan, he slandered us. And now, we don't give a fuck. Respect.
Hey, it's your boy Jim's TB. We back with another video for the channel, man. Gotta tap in and hit y'all with my thoughts and opinions, comments on this whole Hulk Hogan situation. So D.L. Hughley and Mysonne respond to Michael Rappaport, you know, expressing his opinions and comments about tearing down, his perception of people tearing down Hulk Hogan, right? After death, which, okay, we're taught in all cultures to respect the dead, right? To acknowledge, hey, a person's greatness or whatever the foundation they laid upon earth while they were here, right? But to be honest, with people's outrage, I can understand, because to be honest, even I didn't even know, you know, that those transgressions and those comments that Hulk Hogan made, I wasn't aware of it until after he passed, right? So it does seem crazy for somebody to bring back up something that's distasteful from an individual after they've passed, right? But I can also say, once you say something, especially in public, it's there. You know, once something is leaked to the public, it's there. And if that's how you feel in private, that's probably how you just feel, right? So, negative comments aside, you know, every man, woman, child, whether they're on this earth or whether their soul leaves this earth, right, they must be held accountable for each and every one of their actions. Point blank, period, right? That's my standpoint, right? And like I said, I love all people. No matter what they've done to me and mine, I can't give the same energy, because guess what? There's such thing as karma. That's one. Number two, it cheapens the worth of my soul as I give a piece of myself to negative energy and negativity, right? So he had racist comments. Okay, he was held accountable in life, right, by the WWE. I think that's when they, you know, let him go when he finally went ahead and retired, right? He's faced backlash on social media for that, right? But let's separate Terry from Hulk Hogan for a second. Hulk Hogan, great wrestler, right? Did a lot for the brand of wrestling, did a lot for entertainment in general, right? That's Hulkamania, however you want to slice that, right? But Terry had a problem with a certain select group of people. So we got to hold Terry accountable, right? So Terry's getting held accountable. Hey, maybe that wasn't a thing to say. Maybe that's not the thing to feel. Maybe you should go into these environments, neighborhoods, places. Maybe you should familiarize yourself with those people, the people of that culture and that culture. Embrace what it is and figure out what it is. Because at the end of the day, as black men and women, we've been sort of ostracized in America, right? Most people say, oh, I got black ball, you got millionaires and billionaires who are black, right? But it's always a level of gatekeeping, right? Keep them, him, her, whoever in line, right? So at the end of the day, people are products of what they've been taught. If every black family taught every black child to hate or had distaste or disdain for Caucasian folks and people who think like them, who are racist, we would run around hating Caucasian men and women for no reason, because it will be something we've been taught. But as a spiritual race with spiritual backgrounds, right, we don't treat people like that. We give everybody most of the people I know, give everybody the opportunity to do something that makes us look at you crazy. We loved Hogan, right? We didn't know how Terry felt until Terry displayed how he felt. Once that was displayed, we were given the choice to rock with him or not, right? Death helps you. Death is something that is the escape from life, right? It helps your soul escape. Sometimes you can't escape the pain and the confusion that you cause, right? Now, we can't say for sure completely, hey, he's racist, he grew up a racist, this, that, and third. We can't say that for sure, but we can say he made those comments and that makes him look like what people think he is, which is the perception. You are now considered a racist because you made racist comments, right? Can't say for sure that's what he practiced in his whole entire life. But now, that's the way people feel in life and death or otherwise, right? But granted, you never judge a book by its cover. You never judge a book by a few bad decisions, right? But that's all we have to go off of, right? Because once it's out there in the world, you said it, it's there, right? Now, prayers, condolences, sorry for your loss to the family and loved ones of Terry, aka Hulk Hogan. But even in death, you are to be held to a standard and accountable for your actions. Therefore, you have racist tendencies if you are not actually racist, or you are prone to make racist comments. So at the end of the day, that still stands, right? The two things can be separated, and that's the problem with the society, right? Your accomplishment goals, everything you laid forth, great. Everybody, family deserves respect, and that's not say that everybody's family feels the same way that he felt, right? Like, we don't know if his daughter felt that way. We don't know if his other children, his wife, his parents, whoever else felt that way in which those comments were. So yes, condolences, yes, prayers, but at the end of the day, and respectfully, sir, in life or death, you're held accountable for your actions, and at this point, you're deemed a racist. That doesn't take away the rest in peace. It just lets us know, hey, we have to be more careful who we prop up and why we prop them up. Because entertainment is one thing, but what you do and how you make people feel is another, right? Same way if, hey, we love this guy, great entertainer, this, that, and the third, and then that gentleman, you meet him in public, and they're not such a nice person. I don't get no autographs. I'm tired there. I don't deal with fans. I just want their money, right? I don't care about the personal interaction. Now you've scarred that fan for life. You've turned them away. So at that point, they're no longer a fan of yours, right? It's about how you treat people sometimes. And you have alienated your black audience in life. So your black audience and black Twitter is alienating themselves from your respect and death. And that's all James K has to say on the situation. Give me your thoughts, your comments, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, tap in. let us know what's going on. Let us know how you feel. You know, at the end of the day, I believe that when somebody dies, you know, we got to give them respect. But that don't mean we got to hide everything that they've done. Well, no, we can't say this because this person is dead. That's how people feel. And some people, when it's smoke, it's smoke. When it's up. And that's it. You know? I'm truly, truly, truly sorry that he felt that way about me and my people. I'm truly, 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 you know, a little agitated by that. But can't do nothing now. He gone, pimp. He gone.